Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your mind and with all your strength. So this morning I woke up, was totally tired. I didn't feel like going to the beach, and I was debating whether I should or not. Didn't have anyone to surf with, kind of a low mood. But I got in the car and drove down to the beach, and I was looking at the surf, and it wasn't very good. It had morning sickness on it. It was small. The tide was high. And I sat there for a minute. I thought, well, I'm going to go out or I'm not going to go out. But then I know there's a basic principle for surfing. You always feel better if you go out. So I had to make a commitment. I was either going to go or not go. If I stayed partially committed to surfing, just driving to the beach, it would have just been a wasted day. So I suited up, got on my board, paddled out, and I just committed myself. I said, I'm going to catch 5 waves as fast as I can. Didn't matter what kind of waves they were. And I caught 5 quick ones, and they were small waves. I was on a longboard, a 10-foot Magic Walden longboard. But 5 waves later, I was committed, and I was having a blast. All of a sudden, I saw the sun was out, the water was warm, and things totally shifted. And why'd they shift? Because I moved from being partially committed to being totally committed. I had to get in the water. And I love that verse from Deuteronomy chapter 6. It says, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength. If we are partially committed to God, if we're just standing on the shore looking at what God is doing, it's going to feel kind of bad. It's not going to be worth it. We're going to kind of get bored with our faith. But when we fully commit, we love God with all of our heart, with all of our strength, with all of our mind, we jump in and God does stuff and he brings us to a good place. If you're feeling down today, fully commit. Make a commitment to your kids, if you have kids or your wife, and do something special for them. Or maybe do something for a homeless person, or maybe jump back into scripture, maybe pray. Because if you're just partially committed sitting on the shore, it's going to be a waste of time. But if you fully commit, God's going to do amazing things. In fact, in Deuteronomy 6, he says he's going to bless you in so many ways. You're going to be fruitful and multiply and experience a land flowing with milk and honey. So I encourage you to go for it today.